Hey guys, Kyle here, and I'm bringing Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, and I'm bringing you my manga chapter review for One Piece chapter 857. And honestly, this chapter did three things good. It gave development for its characters, it gave characterization for its characters, and it moved the plot forward. Although that third one I think was a little less compared to the first two. It's because there was movement, but it's going at a very bit of a slow pace right now. Um, so to start off with, we basically it takes place immediately after Sanji has rejoined the crew, and he states his morals that he's not gonna completely join until he actually manages to save his family. And that's one thing. Like, as much as like it shows Sanji's character development, of course, where he's at right now. But it's like, why do you want to save those bastards? I mean, don't get us wrong. We definitely must just save our Reiju. That girl is totally a waifu for all of us, for all us otaku fans, One Piece otakus out there. But yeah, why do you want to save the rest of those bastards? That's one thing I keep questioning. But I guess it's just showing that Sanji, he's worked past his whole past with his family, and he's willing to move forward, and just bury them, like, mentally in his mind. Like, yeah. But immediately after that, and having a brief comedic conversation with his crew and Jinbei. Jinbei goes ahead, and he basically tells Luffy about more about one of more how the or how all their battles with the ministers and whatnot has only been like the tip of the iceberg, as he put it. There's so many upper echelon members of Big Mom's crew, and even affiliates that he hasn't gone up against. And he said that the one key connection in order to survive all that is Capone Gang Beige, who apparently is Big Mom's head of security. And and of course it makes sense, since of course Big Mom, since of course Beige got on her good side by, I guess, marrying and fucking one of her daughters, But yeah, actually I still can't believe he did that. He actually made this. It's just weird picturing Beige having sex with one of Big Mom's daughters and having a child with them. It's like, wow. That's, yeah, it's freaky shit. But yeah, like, getting off that, uh we kind of get characterization on Beige through sort of a backstory from through Jinbe giving us a backstory on Beige. And like supposedly, from what that little backstory I heard, like, Beige basically has the whole mentality of a serial killer. Like, the man, the man kills. The man killed countless mafia family heads, only for the shits and giggles, and to get money. That's all he did. On top of which, he also, when he was younger, he constantly chopped the heads off animals, in order to see them writhe in agony, writhe in agony. So see their bodies writhe in agony even before they kick the bucket. So it's like, yeah, the man has all the qualities of basically an insane killer. And it just kind of debunks something I've kind of thought for a while, which is that, okay, when Beige was introduced, I was kind of like, okay, he's one of Luffy's. Okay, he's one of Luffy's rivals. It's just he's just there as kind of it's one of Luffy's rivals for the title of Pirate King. And but now that I've gotten this whole bit as with Beige's, how sadistic the man is, and just how he does all this shit for fun and whatnot, it's like, it's just it really makes me rethink my what I think about him, because Jay Beige, he's nothing to fuck with. Yeah, and we also learned that, and of course through this whole through Jimbe providing us this whole backstory, it also kind of gives me a bit of insight as to how Jimbe thinks. Like Jimbe, like I think we've known this for a while, but Jimbe isn't like the other Straw Hats. He's very he thinks. I think he has this very. He thinks completely like 5 or 6 or even more steps ahead when it comes to his planning mindset, and he he immediately he immediately knew that Luffy was planning to attack the wedding. So ahead of time, he basically said, "Look, Luffy, if you plan to attack this wedding, there's only 10 of us. There's only eight, or I guess 8 of us, because big because I don't think Big Rook and because I don't think that Big Mom's captives the Big Mom captives wanted to be included in there, but yeah, there's 8 of us, including the in there's 8 of us. There's 8 of them, including the captives of Big Mom's crew they have. So it so Jimmy was just saying, look, that there isn't enough of us. So the only way you're going to win this is by swallowing your pride and accepting help from Beige, and Luffy just wholeheartedly agrees. And in a way, I like how that shows his development, because in what we know from the past in like Alabasta and whatnot, Luffy's the kind of guy who just does things completely direct with no comprehension of what the consequences are going to be. And in this particular case, in this particular case, it shows that Luffy not only was willing to listen to Jinbei, but he also accepted that. But I think in his mind, he's like, okay, yeah, the big mom, like a Yonko is nothing to fuck with, so I need as many people on my side as I can get. And in this case, Luffy's now willing to swallow his pride and go to Big Mom and go to Beige in order to talk. And it seems that going back to how Jinbei thinks completely ahead of everyone else when he's planning stuff out. It seems he already set up the meeting. So it's yeah, we just got it was just basically a lot of character developments on both Luffy and Jinbei's side. Now, about this whole now about this whole plan. Now, I will admit it does actually have a lot more validity, considering I know that Capone was named, I guess, was named as Big Mom's head of security. Now on that side, it does actually provide some interesting. It does provide definitely a lot of openings in order for them to attack Big Mom, because, of course, in any kind of organization, the one that the boss in any kind of organization or anything, the one that the boss trusts the most is his right hand man and the head of security. So in this case, I Big Mom probably does have a lot of trust in Capone. So that could provide. So I'm guessing that's probably going to be a time when. So because of that, I assume Big Mom might let her guard down a little bit around Capone, but at the same time, that just I don't. I'm pretty sure that all of this. Like I'm pretty sure. I'm sure she's gonna let her guard down a little bit, but I don't think Big Mom is going to is going to completely completely abandon is gonna completely let her guard down. I'm sure she has some kind of plan ahead of time for both the Straw Hats and for both for the Straw Hats. Like I'm sure like this is the woman with like 1,000 plans even or something like that. So she's planned for every contingency, even a betrayal. So yeah, I'm well. I do believe that Tupone's status does give them opportunity. I don't. I think Big Mom is also isn't going to go down as easily as we might think either. Though, like Big Mom is still a Yonko. We've got characterization time and again says she ain't nothing to fuck with. But this does this does definitely provide definitely an opportunity for an opportunity in order to take her down for sure. Um, One other thing is that well, in the again in the end of the chapter, Luffy goes ahead and says, yeah, we'll join Capone in order to take down Big Mom, and 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 in the final page, it's basically a entire panel of all the of Capone's whole mafia family and whatnot, and Capone said if Strawhead doesn't if Strawhead doesn't adhere to the plans I've set forth, I'll blow his brains out. So I'm hoping that Luffy. I'm hoping that in this meeting with Capone, Luffy's gonna realize that okay, I can't do stupid. I hope Luffy realizes that okay, I can't do stupid shit. I just need to go with the flow, and I need to go with this guy's plan. But I mean, I'm sure Luffy could still take Capone out if they ever fight. But I'm hoping he realizes that I'm hoping on top of the fact that he joins forces with Capone. I'm hoping he realizes like the hoping he realizes that just the entire danger of going against Capone as well. I'm hoping he doesn't do anything stupid that strays away from Capone's plan or anything like that. But yeah, guys, that's basically my entire review of One Piece chapter 857. It was a good chapter. It was another setup chapter, but it did slightly move things ahead. I'm assuming that starting from maybe I'm assuming that starting in the next couple of chapters, it's gonna be moving ahead to it's gonna be moving ahead into the wedding now. Oh, which by the way, I imagine that Sanji actually attending the wedding is going to be is going to be is going to be part of Capone's plan. Like I have a feeling that how that Capone is going to want Sanjin to actually attend the wedding in order for his plan of taking down Big Mom to actually work. So yeah, so yeah, yeah. I imagine something's probably going to happen to disrupt Capone's plan, but who knows? Um, who knows? I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, guys, that's basically my review of One Piece chapter 857. It was a good again. It was a good chapter. It set up stuff for what's gonna happen at the wedding, and yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to see just this whole wedding go down and shit hitting the fan. That's gonna be some hype stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm Death Knight of Anime, signing off. Later.